Some people have a lot of people that they are a fan of. Like a lot of people idolize sports people like footballers or Olympic sports people. Some even idolize famous influencers like YouTubers, streamers, or whatever. But I have never really been one of those. I never really knew why. Until 2022, I would discover a musician that I would actually become a giant fan of. And I am still till this day. So let me take you guys back to me in 2020. It is school. I'm in my last grade. I'm in 10th grade, which is the last grade that you legally have to go to as a German citizen. And I was having a rough time. At that time, I was 17 years old, so I was legally allowed to drink alcohol. And yes, I did. I drink a hell load of alcohol. It's just German shit. And at the same time, I still had a lot of essays, schoolwork, and overall just a lot of exams. At that time, the only music I was actually listening to was like corny dubstep music, which was stressing me out even more. Paired with my starting addiction to alcohol, this was not really a good mix-up. Then one weird day, I was scrolling through SoundCloud until I found a random musician by the name of Young Millions. He had like a small fan base, about 100 followers, and I started listening to some of his songs. Like If You Were Mine, Looking Forward, Nightmares. Looking Forward and Nightmares were one of my favorites back in the day. And I really enjoyed them. I even started listening to them every single day. It was absolutely beautiful. Mind you, I was still having stress with my exams, but it kind of put me in a different headspace, which also allowed me to drink less alcohol and kind of sit down and relax and focus on my studies. It sounds crazy, even to me, that listening to some new music can actually change you into drinking less alcohol, but somehow it got me in a whole different feeling. Like, I don't know if you know this, but some music actually just puts you in a trance. Maybe the music is just that good. Some people describe the old Kanye West songs to be that way. I just described Young Millions to be that kind of musician, to just put you in a trance, just listening to the music, and the music just starts to put you in a different dimension, as if you were in drugs or on drugs or some shit. And this actually had a positive effect on me, because I was able to focus so much more. I wasn't just in the headspace to have parties every single day. Absolutely wonderful. But at one fateful day, back in 2023, all of a sudden, he deleted all of his songs. I still do not know why he did that. Just all of a sudden, every single song gone out of my playlist. Maybe he did that more early, but that was the time I actually noticed it. And I was completely devastated. These songs were actually a giant part of this very stressful part of my life. And all of a sudden, they were all gone. Some people describe a breakup to be the worst feeling. Some may even take being burned alive as the worst feeling. But for me, it was seeing my favorite musician delete all his songs, and I have no good songs to listen to anymore. It was heartbreaking. It's almost as bad as your barber not cutting your hair anymore, and you have to go to a different barber now because he had to close down his barbershop because he was selling illegal drugs to what the hell am I even talking about? Anyway, it was really bad, and I missed his songs very much. But out of nowhere, it turns out he had actually rebranded. He had changed his name from Young Millions to Hemolocria, which, if you don't know, is an eye disease that makes you tear up blood. Like the Amaterasu from Naruto, kind of like that. And he actually started posting new songs, but they did not have this connection that I had with the older songs at the time. It was just the time he released the oldest songs, and I was listening to them around 2022 to 2023. It was absolutely nostalgic, and I completely miss them till this day. So in the last couple months, I even texted him like every single month. I don't know if he knows this, but he never replied to me, obviously. I was feeling to get an answer. Do you still have the songs? Did you even delete them from your hard drive? Why did you delete them? Bro, I really love them. I don't know if he remembers me sending those messages, but it's me. I'm sorry for being so annoying, but sometimes it was just me being sad, me being nostalgic, sometimes a little bit drunk. And I was also fiending offline to find some hidden records of old songs of his, and I actually managed to find some old songs, one even from 2019, which actually wasn't one of the best songs ever. But I actually found one of the old bangers that I used to listen a lot, which was called Lost My Desires. Over time, I actually started to attach to his new songs as well. I think I should also put on one of his songs in the background music. I think I'm gonna have them playing the entire video, just to make you hear what kind of music I really like and what kind of people I'm a fan of. That's it right there. Anyways, I still don't have an answer if he actually still has the old songs, but I am in love with his new songs. He still does them actively. As I'm aware, he's gonna release a new album on the 13th, so I'm really excited about that. Wait, maybe it was a single, I think. Anyways, I am in love with his new songs as well, and I am a giant fan of him. Like, he's the only person I will ever probably idolize, ever, because I love his music so damn much. Alright, enough glazing from me, that's about it. Bye bye!